the epicenter of this country is D24, baby. It's Dublin, man. It's up here.
Man's at D24.
Yeah, but that's home, innit? Shout out to Cecily, innit? We don't talk about North Side. Shout out to Cecily. Okay. Oh, man. Off the back of last night. Shout out to academics. Someone, do you were on the phone? Do you see that Joe Budden's on the phone?
Yeah, I was in and out with things.
Joe Budden says you were at a mixtape of this beef right now.
I respect it though.
I respect it, man. I just wonder how it's like all being funneled through him. And of all the people he's like the most not socially aware or self-aware or objective person ever. It's the worst person for it to funnel through.
But it's because he's gonna get the views anyway.
Yeah, it's true as well.
It's like we always say, this is what people want.
And I was there. We were all there. It's just, man, it's just.
I think they're doing the most though. Streamers are doing the most.
Yeah.
Like, why are you pausing, running out of the room, and then coming back in? That's like the go-to move.
It is.
It's the go-to move.
It's the go-to move, yeah.
You go out the door, you come back. What are we supposed to do?
We're supposed to do. We're just waiting, and people are like, nigga, play the track, and it's like, and they'll play it, and they keep going. Okay, reel it back, and then he'll play it to the point where literally something's about to change, and he's just like cha cha cha, and then he'll reel it back again, and you have to wait and listen. That's what annoys me.
They know exactly what they're doing.
They know exactly what they're doing. Yeah, they're smart people. Yeah.
Well, you know, would we do the same?
I don't know if I'd be a streamer. I think that's hard.
He was there for like 8 hours.
Bro, you're sitting there and you're talking. Obviously, people are responding to you through an actual chat thing, but you're really just talking to the air. You're looking at a chat and at like a certain amount of time, they're just all spamming you with questions. And only there's certain ones, I think it's on Twitch, where they pay money for their question to be brought up the first.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, it's apparently there's big money in it, but I just don't think I could sit in a room for 8 hours.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not hating on streamers, but like I do like seeing like a Kai Cenat clip on Twitter or whatever every now and then.
Yeah. I think he's funny. I think he's also doing the most of that. Man is everywhere. You see him in Jamaica.
Like that dude is just in the same week he'd be in Jamaica and then he'd be in Ghana.
He'd be in Ghana, yeah.
Well, man, get your money.
Yeah, I hear.
So man, welcome to the Culture Shop Show.
Come on.
Yo, I'm Ron.
I'm Dan.
And man, what should we talk about today?
Bro, there's a lot. So I went to church today. And lovely art churches in the cinema. So I was looking and being like, okay, there's a few films that are coming up now in the next few weeks. So I was like, okay, cool, what we got? And I think we were, me and Ketsi were talking about, we were chatting about it, and we were looking at it, and we we're like, bro, how many Planet of the Apes have they made? And why is it still a thing?
First of all,
there's too many.
No, there's not.
There is too many.
No, there's
Caesar has his story arc he can't keep going with this.
That's done.
But then who's the other people?
It's a new trilogy.
Oh my Lord of mercy.
Have you seen the
last ones I seen were the ones I know where it was Caesar was the main protagonist in it. I haven't seen anything.
Have you seen his 3 movies?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
And you're complaining?
No, but I just don't think there needs to be more. Why does there need to be more Planet of the Apes? I'm not like, if I see a trailer for Planet of the Apes.
To be honest, they're not Planet of the Apes movies. They're just movies. It's just to just have the Planet of the Apes banners on it, and they're doing well. Like that trilogy is always near perfect.
I liked my favorite one was still be the first one with James Franco in it. I like that one.
I think the second one's my favorite one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was a Rise, Dawn, and then War.
And then War. Yeah, War was good to be fair.
Dawn is insane.
But there's now a new one called Kingdom. I think it's the Kingdom of Planet of the Apes.
I've been seeing the what's the journalists and all them, they've been talking about it.
Yeah.
I suppose it's looking up, it's going to be amazing.
Fair enough.
So I'm not going to stand for any slander for that.
There's too many films though. What else did I saw? I saw the trailer for Joker.
I'm not here for that.
Why are you not here? So why are you not here for that? You're not happy about that one?
I just don't like these Joker films.
I hear. Do you feel it's a weird thing that a film is based off a villain, and like the villain and the hero are so like linked or intertwined that you literally remove the main hero and you're gonna make a film about the villain and it just doesn't make sense.
I don't think we need this type of movies. It's not oversaturation, but it's just trying to make us. It's literally just trying to make us really fall in love with the Joker again, and I'm just like, you know what, the Joker was class in The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Let's just enjoy that.
Yeah.
We don't need to have him doing musicals and stuff like that.
Yeah, but as an IP, he'll just make money. That's why they use it.
But it's not a Joker IP. It's Batman.
Oh yeah, very true. Yeah.
Like if there wasn't
if there wasn't
Batman,
there is no Joker. It
So-
doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's weird, and it's even weird who do they have? It's gonna be
Lady
Lady
Gaga.
Gaga as Harley Quinn. So I saw that. That'll be interesting. I don't think I'll see it. Maybe I don't know. I'd rather just wait till I'm not pushed to see it.
I don't know.
Do you know that I forgot that there's a Marvel film coming out as well this year? Not the Deadpool Wolverine one, but apparently the Captain America New Order.
That's next year.
Is that next year?
That's next year.
I saw a trailer or something for it. There was something that came out.
It's CinemaCon
Yes.
during the week, so all the information coming out.
Completely forgot about those films.
They're saying it's going to be like the Winter Soldier.
Man, that's top tier. Like that's probably one of the best. Yeah, it's one of the best.
I don't know who's
films
directing,
they've made.
but Harrison Ford is in this.
Yeah, he's
Thaddeus.
He's Thaddeus. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
interesting. That'll be interesting.
So yeah, I don't know. I think film's been very good.
So far this year,
Yeah,
you think so?
we've been eating.
Okay, like as in it's like box office cinema wise, or just overall, including Netflix, including all streaming, like films in general. Are you saying like films as
Are we
like
talking film?
Yeah, are we talking like actual film as in you pay money to go into the cinema to watch?
Yeah.
You've been eating.
I think at least every 2 to 3 weeks there's been
It's been
something
good
good.
film.
There's something to watch.
Fair.
I think we're just coming out of a period where there wasn't really anything. Like I didn't really want to go see Godzilla.
No.
I didn't really want to go.
But I heard Godzilla was good though, no? I didn't go see it.
I heard it's a classic 6 out of 10 movie.
But no, there was a Godzilla film before that one.
Godzilla -1. That's
Yeah,
different.
-1.
That's
Oh,
different. That's
okay,
different.
yeah,
That's not
yeah,
even in the
that's
same
right.
universe. That's last year.
Fair.
But there was Godzilla,
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Like there are movies like
Is that not coming out?
it came out at the same time as Godzilla.
Oh.
But they're movies like you're not gonna like run to the cinema to go see.
No.
You know.
Sorry, Paul Rudd. No.
But like if you have spare time to kill,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
might float in. But before that, like again, we came out of Dune. We had bro, these movies are out of my head. But we also had Monkey Man came out.
Have you seen
I've
it?
seen it.
Is it good?
It's a good film.
But as a Peele
As a what?
as a Jordan Peele, it's just by Jordan Peele.
Produced by.
Oh, it's produced.
Produced by.
And who's the maker? Who's
Dev
the main
Patel.
actor?
Dev Patel
Yeah,
acted
yeah,
and
yeah.
directed.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. So that was good. It was good. Like, don't expect anything amazing or change the thing. It's,
I think someone said it was like a level of John Wick.
yeah, it's like John. It's like because you think fighting, you automatically think John Wick and that type of thing. So it is kind of in that element. Like it was very fun. It was also like I was watching. I kept on flinching.
Okay.
You know, like it just like oh, that's disgusting.
Like
Because
the gore, is it?
or the
Nice.
way some of
Okay.
these heads goes back and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But no, I enjoyed him. I thought it was a strong start for Dev Patel
Fair.
as a director.
Was the narrative, was the storyline strong, or was it just more like this is just a fella who's just a badass and just going?
What I will say, the storyline actually made the badassery so much better.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because there was actually a bit of a story, and like you felt like they edited the story a bit down to fill in to reach a certain time level or whatever, and that kind of got lost in translation. But apart from that, the story is good. It's like just about ideals, and it's very political.
Fair.
Well, political in a good way, but just like what's the social aspect of India at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So it was nice to watch and listen and see. Oh, this is what's going on in India.
Fair.
Well, I don't know if that's what's going on. Happy you see that.
We don't know.
I know.
But fair.
But fair.
Social commentary
Yeah.
from a film. That's sick.
Here's a question, right?
Go for it.
I feel like this is coming back around. Do you know when your white friend sees a black film,
Yes.
or listens to some black movies music,
Yes.
and they want to go talk to their black friend about it?
Yes.
So
Yeah. This happens.
I find myself kind of being like that
Okay.
when I watched Monkey Man.
Right. Oh, we're Indians.
Yeah, because I wanted to go find the nearest Indian friend and just talk about
And I talk about no, but I
and
think,
that's assuming that they've seen Monkey Man, you know?
yeah.
But you know, if you flip it around, like this is what's happening.
That's that's true. That is true. And I think there is certain people where they always sit down and they're like, "Can I ask you a question?" And then it's something like along the lines of like, "This is a question that they've been thinking about." But I hear it. Yeah.
But you see, like, if you think about it, like, I'm only talking to you about this movie because you're Indian. You're only talking to me about this because it's a black film.
what black film did that happen for? Did that happen for Get Out?
Happened for Get Out. happened for Black Panther.
Yes. No, yeah, true.
But those are two big
Those are
ones.
two big films that a lot of it collectively
Yeah.
people of all the diversities came and worked, and then I started asking questions.
But that being said, then is it okay?
I think it depends on how you. I think it depends on how you phrase it. I would rather someone come and ask me the question because it shows that they want to learn and understand, rather than it being a thing of you just assume you've watched Monkey Man and now you understand Indian culture.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's it.
I think that's more of a thing of where it's like actually it shows a level of actually kind of like, hey, like what I just watched, is that accurate or has that been inflated?
That's it. Because that's literally the type of stuff I just wanted to ask. Like,
Yeah.
Like I saw this cool place. Is it like that? The way
Yeah,
all these different levels and so.
And it's funny because like even when it comes to like certain things of when it's something out of your culture that you like people go and partake in and watch and see, a lot of the time the people like when you watch like in Monkey Man, did you see a lot of Indian people within the congregation that watched the film?
Oh, maybe not. No.
It's a very interesting thing of where like a lot of those people, when there's something made within a certain culture, a lot of people who it was not, I wouldn't say made for, but would be able to relate to it the most, don't even go see it. It's actually more people who actually have no idea and have just a peak of interest. They go see it, and then now they might even go and chat to somebody that they know who's a close person who's from that place, and then they're like,
But I think with this one, I think. Oh, this is weird that we're talking.
No, but I hear
we're
it,
talking
it's
for the
actually-
Indian.
Yeah,
But I think because like Dev Patel is quite a popular guy. You know, so I didn't think they would show
I think
up.
people would show up. No, I
Just think where we're at, well, there's not that many of some people. But do you know? But speaking about that, I hate being in the cinema and you're the only black person for like a black movie.
Yeah, I hear.
You know?
Yeah.
Like
That was what made Black Panther so beautiful. Because, bro, everybody, even my mom pulled up. My mom doesn't pull up for films. Well, no, she doesn't pull up. She doesn't pull up for Marvel films. She hates Marvel. She hates it. That was the one time we did not have to convince my mom to go see Marvel film. Like, everybody pulled up. Like, I remember when Chadwick died.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally like, the whole world was like, whoa. I remember I was working at Costa, and there was like literally like, there was like a young white boy who walked into the Costa and like had like a Black Panther t-shirt on. And then he came up and now this was maybe a bit weird, but like he came up to me and he was like, oh, did you hear about, and I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh man, it's so sad.
thinking about you.
Yes. It was like, I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
But it was like, no, but it's like, I think like when it's good cinema, I think it's so powerful when it's like, that's where that movie especially, and it's actually, I think it needs to be a study on actually what that movie did for culture and what it did for even us as people. But like what it did to do at the level it did as a full black cast or full black leads, and to do at that level that it really showed that we could carry a film of this magnitude. Like we could carry like, because we weren't trusted really as with like those type of Marvel films and those type of things which generate so much money and so much eyes. They have a full black cast and the full black people to do it well. I think it was great that people of all diversities came and seen it, and it was even important for people of our people who went and seen it, and they were like, whoa, like this was, my mom she even teared up. I think it was so funny. She teared up at the point when I was like, this is the wrong point to tear up, but she teared up at the point of when, you know, when the jet like is hidden and then it just enters into Wakanda and the music comes up. I'm like, and mom's just like, oh, I'm like, what's wrong? I was like, this is when you tear up in the movie. And I was like, nah, but for some people, bro, that movie did a lot for them. It just did a lot, but I hear. But there's other movies that are deeper that really should have done, like inwardly should do a lot more. But I think just because of the magnitude of at that time and the pull that Marvel had, people would be like, Black Panther, it's huge. It's like regarded as one of the best Marvel films that were made.
Oh yeah.
But it's mad. Yeah.
But where are we at with this year, man? How are you feeling?
Bro, yeah, man. Do you know what I have to say? Round of applause for the musicians this year, man. They've come out swinging. There's been so much music. And like, I think last year, from this point, from January to April, May, June, I don't think we've had, like, bro, I think even every week, there's an album that I can go and listen to that I haven't checked, that someone dropped. Like, Bryson would have dropped. They've dropped now 2 We Don't Trust You albums. They dropped, like, there's Beyonce dropped. some people have dropped actual music, and also some people have just. I think this year is the year of a very funny. It's like it's title of the very funny TV show. This year is a year of beef, man. Beef, pure beef.
Started by Cat Williams.
Pure beef. It's like they all watched that show. Great show, by the way. And it was just like today there's just crud, and I'm like, this is mad. But
But I'm not here for it though.
why not?
I feel like some of these beef is just for beef's sake.
You don't think it's real?
I just think like, why should we be invested in Glorilla beefing whoever? Why should we be invested in
Quavo beef and Chris Brown?
Chris Brown? Like that. Those are irrelevant beefs.
Oh, 100%.
Like the City Girls splitting up, I see that as okay. That's the interesting beef.
City Girls, that's a group in it?
Yeah, City
I
Girls.
don't know. I actually
Act
don't
Up.
know. I don't know City Girls like that.
They're young.
I probably know a
Miami
song.
and JT.
Yeah. I probably know a song. But I didn't know that they split up.
They're beefing. Pretty much split up. Yeah, comedians are all beefing against each other now.
Who's beefing against each other? In comedy?
Ever since
What,
Count Williams.
Oh.
Like it's
no, comedians don't need to.
it's
What
like,
would you
it's like
beef?
Steve
Nah.
Harvey versus all of them, man.
Steve Harvey though, that man's he's a fruitcake to me.
No, I like Steve. Well,
I
the
just-
prize it is, I've been a big fan of Steve Harvey.
Oh, fair.
He would have been in my top 5 comedians.
Oh, fair. Wow, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Steve Harvey's hilarious.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I actually has he ever done stand up? Because I just know. Here's the thing. This may show my age. I just know Steve Harvey as the man who's literally been the show Steve.
Fair. No, but like
I have not seen Steve stand up and
he's an
do
original
a
king
comedy
of comedy.
special set. I
he's a king of comedy.
did not know that.
Him,
Did not know that.
DL Hughley, Bernie Mac, and Cedric the Entertainer went on tour together.
I
They're
know.
the kings of They're the kings of comedy.
I know a lot of those people, as you just said, of even Bernie Mac and all those people. I did not know that Steve Harvey actually originated really from actually doing what Dave Chappelle and all these other people do.
Bro, his specials are amazing.
I like that. That's homework for me. That's cool. I'll check that out. But did not know that. Did not
Yeah,
know
so
that.
apparently some nasty stuff came out about him, which apparently is true. So like, yeah.
Yeah, here and then obviously the whole Diddy situation. We won't speak too much about that.
Oh man.
Diddy man's crazy. Dizzy's in the trenches.
When your heroes fall, man.
Yeah, bro. It's
Also,
actually
not that
bad.
he was a hero, but just like he was somebody you looked up
But like
at.
as a business mogul.
Yeah, you know, like oh,
you
he's
look
actually
up to him,
he's a decision maker.
Yeah, you're like, oh, he did bits for the culture.
But yeah, I've started skipping his music now.
Really?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
had that, bro.
I can't do.
No, I actually am gonna. I disagree about this. You
No.
can separate
This is
it, bro.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah, this is for me personally.
But like, say if you heard, because I know we've talked about this before, but I just remember because I've seen even other podcasts chat about this man recently. I feel like it's now people are just like, here, listen, let's just
Talk
say
about Robert?
Yes.
Okay.
So we just see even about Robert, right? I saw it was like I was on that Milan Lippi. They were doing a list of like top 10 R&B artists, and they had Robert in there at the start, and then they removed him just because of what happened, not due to his catalog.
Yeah.
Because in his catalog he is top 10. He is top 10.
But you know what? It's
But
been
just
so
due to
long.
what he did, they were like, he can't be in there.
I used to be like deep into his discography. No,
hear it.
no, Diddy. Like I used to like listen to it. Like I knew his songs, but right now,
Whoa.
I can like at one point in my life, I would say like he was the king of R&B.
Oh, 100%.
Because I actually knew his
100%.
music.
100%.
Now I can't remember his songs apart from
yeah.
apart from
From,
Ignition.
obviously Ignition and-
But no, like I just can't. For me personally, if you're a bad man, like I don't like putting money into your pocket.
I hear that. No, I hear that too.
So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. Also, they said one thing on that podcast which I was very conflicted by. They were like, "Oh, Whitney Houston should be in here." I don't think Whitney Houston is R&B music.
What is she then?
I think she's a pop artist.
No.
Whitney Houston's tracks that a lot of them are written for. When you listen to Somebody to Love, that's not R&B music. That's a pop song.
But what is a pop? What is pop music?
Bro, pop music is 4/4 tempo, high upbeat, and like with like a G like in the
Pop music is defined by the era.
No, brother, no.
Drake is pop music.
So what? It's Justin Timberlake pop music.
Justin is pop music too.
Justin Timberlake
It's pop music, popular music.
but Whitney was popular. Her music was popular.
R&B music that was popular.
No, bro. Whitney Houston.
Ballads that were popular.
Yeah, there's some ballads, but I don't think of what we think of when it comes to R&B music. I don't think Whitney Houston's in that conversation. I think Whitney Houston as a voice and Whitney Houston as a icon and as a pop artist, to me, I think is more so, even that's more so a thing. Because here's a person they didn't have in the list. They didn't have Beyonce in the list. Is Beyonce a pop artist or an R&B artist?
She's both.
Okay. but like
so Drake a pop artist?
Drake's.
No, answer me.
I would class Drake as a pop artist. Yes.
Is Drake a hip hop and R&B artist?
I wouldn't count Drake as an R&B artist, really.
He gave us half an album of R&B.
Yeah, but that just because someone
but you know that bracket, that hip hop and R&B bracket.
Yes, yeah, I know. I think it's in there.
Yeah, so you could be both.
I don't see Whitney as both though.
Pop music is just the music that's popular at that time.
I hear that, but I don't think she's a rhythm and blues artist though.
But what is the rhythm and blues?
It's R&B music, and R&B music is like SVW, is like it's Aaliyah, it's Faith Evans, it's Usher Raymond, it's, do you know what I mean? It's Brian McKnight, it's D'Angelo. It's like these people of that type of sound, and that's not Whitney. That's not Whitney. Am I wrong in saying this? I don't think so. Bro, what we talking about?
That's the 80s as well. Man.
That's the 80s as well. I hear it, but I'm like, I just don't think. In my opinion, that's a ballad.
R&B can be ballads too. It's the blues.
I hear it, but I just don't look at voices. She's it could even be top 5 of voices. Of all
So
time.
then here we put her along with then. What's her class? Who are her peers?
That's a very good question. Who? Celine Dion.
Okay.
Like those type of just voices.
So I'm on Apple Music right now. Similar artists to Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Toni Braxton, Luther Vandross, Celine Dion, Aretha, Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson's R&B, right?
Is Michael Jackson R&B?
He has R&B. He can be an R&B side.
No, but that's the only thing as well. Michael Jackson is a pop artist, king of pop. But he has R&B tracks.
Yeah,
I hear it, but I think. Do you know what? You've actually put great language to what this is. I don't think. Does pop music have a sound?
No, it's just what's popular.
Okay, I actually agree.
Pop music
with that then.
Pop music in 2010 is so much different than pop music.
I agree with you with that then.
It's a lot more EDM in 2010. Right now, I don't know what pop music is.
But then you wouldn't class EDM. You wouldn't class like Marshmello as pop music. You class it as EDM music. You wouldn't class.
But it was popular, but he'd be in the top charts.
Yeah.
Like Middle Child by J. Cole is a pop song.
It's a hip hop song, bro.
And it's also a hip hop song. It's been in the charts, in the top 10, top 20, top 50 Billboard ever since it came out.
Alright, okay. So
pop music really came from those charts.
Okay.
If you're popular in the charts, you are pop music.
That's interesting. That's an interesting conversation. I would have just looked at it realistically as these people who are deemed as, yes, they're very much very popular at that time.
Yeah.
But there's also a sound of it's radio music.
But so what if you're making radio music and you're not on the radio?
What do you mean?
What if you're just not popular, but you're making that popular sound? What's that genre?
I still just think if I understand if you're not on the radio, but even though now, even where you come to like radio, it's not that great.
But like, what if
I think it's a sound of like it's a clean, cookie clean kind of song that isn't. It doesn't divulge into really kind of deep topics. It's one that you just literally passes one ear, passes the other ear.
Yeah, like what if you're making music like Sabrina Carter? Or what's her name?
Yeah, Sabrina Carter, yeah. It's
Carpenter.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter.
Right, you're making music like Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
But you're not getting numbers like Sabrina Carpenter.
I still think that what you're making is not, you're not just making music, you're making pop. like we're making pop music. Like what's her name? Danny Minogue. All those people, that kind of genre. Katy Perry, like those are all. It was like a pop sound. It wasn't R&B music that they did. It was pop music. It was like pop, kind of ditzy, like kind of like cookie cutter, kind of like very very sweet. It almost tastes sweet. It's like too sweet in the mouth. It's not. It's not smooth like R&B. It's not.
I'm just trying.
Pause.
Yeah.
Don't really pause.
Alternative dance hits. Okay. Pop. Okay. What is pop music according to Apple? Yeah.
But then I hear it because then it gets hard. Because look at someone like, let's say someone like Bobby Brown, right?
Yeah.
Bobby Brown, to my parents, could actually be like, he's an R&B musician. But then I also think we hear some of the songs, you hear the tempos of it, you hear what it is, and you're like, this is very much, it's like popular dance music. Like every little step is like a Clash track. Very quick.
So what it is popular hip hop, it's popular dance, it's popular so.
Maybe so, yeah.
Okay.
It's very interesting.
Anything else you want to divulge into?
We're not going to leave. Hang on a minute. There's been two men out here that have been. One of them has retracted his statement.
Okay, let's
hang on a minute.
Let's talk. Like we need to put like parameters around the conversation.
Okay, what are the parameters?
What do we want to talk about,
brother? I want to speak on what Drake just did yesterday, and I want to see. I'm actually very impressed with what Drake did yesterday. I'm not gonna lie.
Cool.
I'm actually very impressed. And for what...
So can we talk about the body of art that one person, that person have made or these people have made?
Yes.
And how it's made us feel.
100%.
Not how people have made us feel.
I agree with that.
Or what the group think is.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
We can talk about that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, I agree. Here's the truth, because I've gone back now through like the history of like even this beef between Kendrick and K-Dot and Drake.
Okay.
And I remember going back to seeing Drake talk about control and talk about the verse. And I do think this is one thing that's very true when it comes to certain things that Kendrick does. I've not gone back to listen to like that after I've heard it like twice.
Yeah.
I've not gone back to listen to it. But the shock value of it, that someone actually just boldly came out with the cojones to say what needed to be said and say, F all of this, it's me, that's it. That shocked everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But as a song, it's not great.
Yeah.
Drake said at that point ages ago, of saying like, oh, that verse, yeah, it's cool. Like the Control verse at the time, just like 2013 when it released. Oh, the verse is cool, whatever, yeah, that's grand. But are you going to listen to that again? Are you going to play in the club? Are you going to do that? And it was like, no. And that's where I actually have an understanding of, even when it comes to Miss Morale, and like even listen back to the album, I can understand how heavy of a listen it is. And also you're kind of like...
Also had to Paper Butterfly, didn't there?
I think the Butterflies is actually more easier to listen to than Mr. Morale. Mr. Morale is heavy. Like you're not listening to We Cry Together. I think the only song you think is really hard to listen to is You. I don't think Blacker the Berry is hard. I don't think These Walls is that hard. I don't think These Walls is hard. I think King Kunta is that hard. I don't think All Right's hard.
King Kunta and All Right are made to be are digestible songs.
But even Wesley's Theory, like it's a jazz album. If you're into jazz, I think you will listen to the album. So I think, but for the subject matter, for a lot of the things of even like Father Time, like We Cry Together, like Savior, and all these other things, like all these other songs on the album, I can understand it being very tough as a listen. So I do understand that concept, but I did say this to you. I said if Drake is gonna win this beef, he has to win it in a way of he has to give good direct jabs, but also make it hit. And I've been saying drop and give me 50 all day.
Drop and give me 50.
Bro, it's like a hook. Like it's actually like it's gonna bang in the club.
Like I wish I was beefing a few producers because I want to tell them just make some drums.
Yeah, Metro can't step outside. That was mad. But that's another thing as well where I realized I was like Metro, what can Metro do to respond? Like Metro's gathering other people to do his work for him. He can't respond himself. He's not a rapper. He's not an artist.
They're saying he did and like that.
How? What do you mean he?
I'll show you right now.
Metro can't Metro can't do anything, boys. He's not a musician.
There he goes, man.
That's his response.
He was here that
No, like to be honest, Metro's like a second casualty. He's a casualty now. Like Metro, you can't now go off and grab other people to do you know what I mean? And I think that was the problem. Where fair enough, you're beefing this guy, but you can't really do anything as a musician. You can't even clap back in any way. You're grabbing Future, you're grabbing The Weeknd, you're grabbing.
No, if he's about it, he could put some words down.
He's not though.
So there, sit down.
He's not though.
So sit down.
And then obviously Cole. Listen, now at the time, give some context to this. These boys, we're in a group chat. These boys think I hate Cole. I don't hate
the
Cole.
way you're talking about it,
brother. The man is he's a God-fearing man, right? He's a man who's just not about that life. I think Kendrick's about that life. Just because even Kendrick's a man he killed a man when he was younger and he regretted it. Like Kendrick's just about that life being from Compton. I think Drake is about that life because he's actually showed us that listen, if someone's gonna clash, we'll clash. He's lost one, he's took it on the chin, he's won one. He'll do it. Like I've never seen, even the only time I think J. Cole really sent a diss out for somebody was the Subliminal when it was False Prophets, and that song is about Kanye.
Yeah.
But by that, Kanye didn't respond. There was Subliminals, it was like, oh, he's talking about Kanye right there. But I'd never seen J. Cole in that light and in that place of where he's like, someone's gonna clash with him. So I was just like, I don't think it's J. Cole's demeanor. But then you boys were like, he's numero uno, he's gonna do it. So then when I saw the apology, I was kind of like, in the spirit of competitiveness, because he said one thing that I didn't like. He said, the world wants blood. No one wants that. No one wanted blood.
Yeah, he's not talking about blood like that.
But he said it though. He said like, oh, these niggas want blood. They want blood. No one wanted that. People,
metaphorically,
brother, people just wanted to see these lads go at it. I think he took it. We made it way too deep.
I think from what we saw yesterday,
do you think it's deep?
No, from what we saw yesterday, I think Cole was right to step out. He doesn't want that.
Yeah, he's not about it.
And there's nothing wrong with it. And he said it's affecting him. We should, I think.
He lost sleep,
bro.
He lost sleep,
bro. I'm down here. When somebody talks about his mental health, we don't listen.
Yeah, that's true. That's
so I'm just saying. I rated it. I was like, okay, because Cole is not a dumb man. He's not stupid.
No, he's not.
He knows what he's saying. He knows what's going to happen. He knows the backlash he's going to get.
But he's an MC.
But he's also doing it on his platform, at his festival. He knows exactly what he's put himself through. Yeah. So I'm just like, people are talking too much right now.
No, I hear it, but I just thought, in the spirit of a man who's well versed in hip hop, and even like one of his mentors and the people who's even been about, where you even look at like how much he appreciates Nas, and even one of the people who brought him on is Jay-Z, who've literally had spats about it in the past. He's aware. He's so aware of even what hip hop is as a competitive sport in that regard, and how it is in that. I just think if he had that idea, why then send out the thing in the first place? And he said it. He just felt the pressure of the people around him.
Okay, he felt the pressure. Okay, let me tap in right now. Okay, when I heard 7 minute drill, I could hear it. It wasn't.
Yeah.
When you listen to that project, Might Delete Later, and that song comes on at the end. For me, that project ends after Trey, The Truth, and Ibiza.
100%.
7 minute drill feels like, okay, I need to respond to this or whatever.
Yeah.
You can feel like his heart wasn't in it. And I've been saying this for a time. It's like, if these guys were to beef, what are they gonna say?
Yeah.
When we're talking Kendrick and Cole.
Yeah.
Not Kendrick and Drake and Wilder. Because I don't think there's anything really they can say.
No.
Like even him talking about T-Pab or whatever. Like he did open up the conversation that a lot of people have felt about that album.
To be fair, yeah.
Yeah. But like there's nothing really one of these men can say against each other.
There's not.
So there's no need for that beef. So stand down.
Yeah. I said that from the jump as well. I said it would have just been it wouldn't have been nasty. But this thing that's coming up, bro, is nasty. And one reason it's nasty is because Drake has already said something that I'm like,
the Whitney thing?
Yeah, bro. If you mention the name of your significant other in a rap beef, it's levels. It's levels.
What you know about this Whitney thing?
So apparently, because I put it in the group chat with the boys, so apparently, K-Dot is very open in his last album about his mental health and even where he was at, and just even the things that he was struggling with as a man. He's very open with that. Even he had affairs on his significant other during a period of time during the Good Kid, Mad City out tour, and during another period of time before, and when he was like sleeping with white women. So that's one thing you can literally look up, and it's very much a very prevalent thing that he's very open about, even within that project. So apparently that whole double entendre is to play with The Bodyguard, because The Bodyguard is with Whitney, obviously the film.
Yeah.
But then also apparently it's been some information was got to Drake that apparently Whitney, his Kendrick's wife, slept with one of the bodyguards.
Looking for the lyrics,
Yeah, slept with one. I think either, I don't know if it's Drake's bodyguard or one of Kendrick's bodyguard, but slept with a bodyguard.
I've heard it goes further on than that.
What did you hear?
That bodyguard is one of his boys.
Oh man.
On TDE.
Oh man.
Goes by the name of J Rock.
Oh man.
So, the man he've been writing rap verses for.
Oh man.
So I'm just saying.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
Bro.
So,
those features feel different now.
Oh man.
Jeez. Yeah, but so that's, listen, for what Drake did, Drake did well done. So and people are like, oh, Kendrick has to respond. Like, Kendrick will respond. Like I don't think, but shout out to Mick, because Mick, I love you, Mick, but you said something that I just do not agree with. Kendrick can't respond a year from now and it'd be like, oh, that's class.
No.
It can't happen. It has to happen in the time frame. It can't happen in a moment though where it's like, oh, well, he's gonna go off and we want quality and we want this.
Send off private investigators.
But he's going off to the Himalayas and he's not. No, bro. It has to be in the time. Like, I think Jordan was right. It has to be within the next 5 days. It has to be within at least the next week.
But also, it's the fact that apparently there's already a song that he wrote 4 years ago.
I don't want to hear that.
There's already, apparently he's already loaded. So I'm just saying, if you already got something, drop it. If you want to make something new, make something new now.
Man.
Drop it.
Why would you have a diss track for 4 years? That's stupid. If that's true, I don't like that. Why would you have a diss track for 4 years and you've not dropped it and you just saved it in the vault? That's, to me, that's like a pussy move to me. Because I'm just kind of like, bro, like what? Like you have this thing. You've been throwing subliminals at this man back and forth for ages. Why not just drop it? Why not just drop it? Why not just, if you have that, be like, there's one for 4 years? That's crazy. So I don't think so. I don't think that. I don't agree with that. I don't think that's true. I think Kendrick's going to respond to what has been said. Speaking of responding to what was said, Rick Ross. Shout out to Rick. Rick Ross.
How do you feel about this Rick Ross thing?
Brother, it's not a great diss. I just love that he did it in 2 hours. I'm like, that's what I want. I want that time frame. He heard it, he said, cool. He tweeted out saying, hey, the first quarter started, everyone grab a seat. And I'm like, and then someone commented under it saying, bench players talking like they're starters.
Exactly. And what annoys me most is that video he put up of himself laughing. No, if you're laughing, it needs to be amazing.
No, I hear it, but I love that this is happening.
Yes, but I just don't think that video warrants that song.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But I think it's just because for the longest time, this game has felt like it's very much like the Premier League. They're all boys.
Yeah.
They've all been mates. They've all just like, oh, Drake helps us out when we're one. We all like, and for one point, it was like everyone's just turned on Manchester City, and we said we all hate Pep. We all hate him. We're all gonna stand up and just try to do anything to stop Pep from succeeding. And Drake, to be fair to him, was taking on the chin. And he's been like, cool, come at me. He's been Thanos, and he's been like, let's go.
It was a little bit long for his response, but
do you think so? What was it, 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Yeah, I hear it.
3 weeks, and your boy Cole goes ahead of you, man. Nah.
Yeah.
Get me.
Do you think that Drake should have responded first?
Yes.
Yeah, the diss track was more aimed at him than it was.
I think what happened is that Drake is out, and Cole has been on his promo run. Everything was planned out.
Yes. Yeah.
And then he tagged on 7 Minute Drill onto Michael Lee later.
Yeah, it was.
Because that same weekend, he has his Dreamville Fest or whatever. Dreamfest or whatever they call that thing. So everything was planned for Drake, for Cole.
Yeah.
It's set like that came out.
Yeah.
And that kind of changed the thing.
It kind of changed.
And it's like, also Cole has that verse on Red Letter. People saying,
no, but I didn't like that.
What you don't like?
I didn't like that people were now saying that he switched sides when he didn't switch sides. It was literally documented in the Mighty Lee videos that he's been in the studio with Metro for ages. So I was like, that verse could be like a year or so even
Exactly.
old, and people are just jumping on narrative, being like, "Oh, he switched." I'm
He
like,
hasn't
"Boys,
switched it up.
That verse is
He hasn't
old.
switched it up.
Wasn't a great verse though by him though either.
I don't
It was
think
like,
it was
no,
great either, man.
it was not great.
But man, let's move on from music. You want to talk about culture, specifically Irish culture,
Yeah, 100%.
specifically Southern Irish culture.
Yeah, so nice culture. So listen, right? This is all love, but I'm actually just gonna.
No.
Is it not love anymore?
No.
Do you know what?
Be
Okay, you
Drake
know what?
about it.
Do you
Be
know what?
Drake
I'm
about
gonna
it.
come out on Vim here, right? We'll just come out on Vim. People from Cork, right? I was chatting to a few people from who support your local district, whatever, right? You people really have like big chests about where you're from, but a lot of you man move up to Dublin and then you just talk an absolute crap about Dublin. But I'm like, yous have come up to our ends. Yous have come up to feast off what we have.
Oh, wow.
They have. Because every time I've tried to someone who's come up to Cork, they've been like, I came up here for the music scene is big, the acting scene is big, the job opportunities are here. And I've seen chatting to someone today who's literally from Cork. He says, I'm probably gonna move up to Dublin because the opportunities are here.
They've got Apple down there though.
Bro, who cares about that? I just think it's funny that anytime like there's a talk about like a county, Cork loves to just put its chest out. I'm like, you man don't even rate where you're from. You come up here and you live here. So I'm just like, what? Like, where? They have a little boy syndrome. They have a little brother syndrome.
Okay.
Why is there a little brother syndrome in Cork? Is it because it's a big, massive land that they feel like they should be respected?
Like, I don't know how to answer that.
Brother, we'll get a Cork native to come up. Cause you remember we did it. This is even perfect. Salome, right? Chat to Salome, what a man, great guy. But I remember there was one time we did something on Bar for Bar, I believe, and it was for that freestyle we did one time. And I think one of the lads mentioned, I think either it was me or Mick or someone mentioned Cork in it.
Okay.
And he said, he said, you might need to remove that. Because he was like, there'll be beef about people being like, oh, are you like chatting about where, like, you're from Cork, but do you not rate Cork anymore? And I'm like, bro, what do you mean? It's like are them people like real, like they're really about, like, they're proud of like Cork? And I'm like, fair. But I just think it's funny. I just think it's like a little brother thing. Like, I have not met people who've been like, I've only met people who moved to Cork either just for a retirement stage. Do you know what I mean? Hey. It's like you're just like,
damn.
This is the next phase of my life. I'm gonna settle down, move to Cork. But
wow.
if you're like, do you know, which is a beautiful phase of life. You know, it's a beautiful phase.
Whoa.
But everyone that I know who has ambition has been like, I'm moving to Dublin. You know what I mean? I've just met plenty of ambitious Cork natives who've been like, I now reside in Dublin. And I think that's a beautiful thing because they came to their senses. You know what I mean? I think it's I just need to get off on my chest, I think.
Fair.
But it was also came from a conversation with someone who was like proper heavy, being like, no, people like Cork, Dublin is dirty, Dublin is this. I'm like, Dublin's the capital city, man. When people think of Ireland, they think of us. They think of us. All the Americans, they fly in St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Bro, they're gonna kill you on TikTok.
They don't, bro. They land straight here. In Temple Bar. We're in Temple Bar. They land straight here, direct. They come here. When I chat to someone, when we go to the States, all the time we go to the States, they're like, what's Dublin like? Is there leprechauns? Now, there's one thing that is very true about that they do think. They do think of grass, greenery, which Cork has plenty. King, people who did, the education system, they know about that. You think of the field, but when you think of the urban, like, what's going on, like all these different things, like the epicenter of this country, it's D24, baby. It's Dublin, man. It's up here.
Man's at D24.
Yeah, but that's home, isn't it? Shout out to Cecily, dude. We don't talk about North Side. Shout out to Cecily. Yeah, that's home, man.
Oh man.
Shout out to D24, man. I actually do think we can go even deeper in this. South side is better than north side, 100%.
Okay, let me join the conversation now.
South side.
Because I didn't want to be involved in your.
In the park one? That's cool, yeah, man. I'm on my own here. I'm Drake.
Yeah,
But
I'm J. Cole in that one there. Man.
North side and south side, bro. There's something up with the north side that I'm like. Even
Are we talking about Dublin? Yeah.
Yeah, 100. Okay. Even the water on the north side is mank. It's bad, bad.
Bro, when did you find out Balbriggan existed?
Bro, only when I heard there was a church being planted there. Because they need one. They don't. It's not there, bro. It's not there,
dude. I had to go pick up. I remember one time I had to go pick up something that I was gonna buy off somebody off adverts already with my dad, and he was in Skerries. So we're driving to Skerries, and I'm like, bro, like we've left Dublin. We've left town. I'm seeing green.
Seeing green. I hear it.
I'm seeing like large chunks of land. Nah. And they're telling me I'm still in Dublin. Nah.
I'm not. No. North side is scary, my boy. It's scary. Even north side of Dublin City. North side of Dublin City and south side of Dublin City I think is completely chalk and cheese. I think it's so different. I think even if you get to like parts of like Phibsborough, like that type of area, it's just mad. But then you come up south side and you're like, south side Dublin is like grand. You've Grafton Street, you've like literally like
we've the green Street,
you've the green line. Like obviously they'll say they have the green line, but no one's going up that way. Everyone's coming up the other way.
Yeah,
no one's going up there.
What's up there, Broombridge?
Yeah, Broombridge.
What even is
Broombridge? People are coming up here. We're going Sandyford, man. You're not coming Broombridge, bro. But that's another thing. We've terrible public transport on this country.
Actually, what is there on the north side?
They'll say that they have the 3 Arena. Just because it's literally on the other side of the Liffey.
Bro.
It's not. Well, I don't know what.
That's barely north.
No, but even thinking about that, right? Let's compare like landmarks.
Let's just
landmarks. Look, north side, you've what's that stadium called? Croke Park.
Okay.
We've the Aviva. The Aviva.
Do we have the Aviva?
Yeah, we do. The Aviva's on the north side.
No,
it's on the south side. It's on the south side. Yeah, Aviva's on the south side. It's literally down the road from Pierce Street. It's like lands. Are
you sure?
Aviva's south side, bro. It's not the north side of the Liffey. It's on the south side of the Liffey.
Okay.
So it's south side. So they have
Croke Park.
Croke Park's on the north side. Okay. Man, we have much more established. We have Grafton Street.
Stevens Green.
Stevens Green, I don't know what they have. They have what? Would you say? The ILAC?
They've got Cineworld.
No, Cineworld's a terrible cinema, brother.
I know it's a terrible.
That's a terrible.
It's okay.
You can give us free tickets. So
but like they do have the biggest IMAX cinema in the country.
I hear that. But then we have.
They do have the Lighthouse cinema.
But then we have what's that mad bougie one that you take a girl out on a date?
Stella.
We have the Stella, man.
The Stella,
man. Stella's cold.
Yeah, you can't imagine Stella being out there.
Yeah, man. Stella. No, the Stella. Stella will be finished. He would literally.
It'd have to be like in Malahide or something.
No. See, even Malahide, that's what they claim. They're like, oh, we've Malahide, we've Howth. I'm like, yeah, we've done Leary. You've literally we've Bray, bro. But Bray's kind of not really. That's not our. Yeah, no, really. It's great. It's Wicklow, Greystones as well. Yeah, but we've literally we've done
Leary.
We've done Leary. We've done Drum. We've Rathmines. We've Donnybrook, bro. Bro. We're clear, man.
We've RTE if you want to claim that too,
bro. We've the RDS, man. We've everything, bro. We're literally here.
All of media is actually on the south side.
Yeah. You lot are finished. No one goes that way. No one goes that way. All them buses that go out there.
Dublin 2's out here.
Yeah.
That's where everything happens.
Yeah, it's literally, it's us, man. It's us. No, it's us. Yeah, north side's just a bit.
Well, they have O'Connell Street, but I'm not a big fan.
I'm not going there. No, don't even.
Yeah. What's your experience on O'Connell Street like? Because I feel like they're always asking me for money.
That's different than what mine was. I used to just always meet with the Mormons. They used to come and meet for time, trying to give me a Mormon Bible, man. Yeah. You was asking me for money. Is it the Troker people?
No, I'm trying to find the politically correct word to say. The Romani people?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I feel like, do I have a sign on me that says has money?
No, maybe so.
They're always, I swear it's always me.
It's the fear of God that they see on your face.
It's always me, man. I'm rarely on O'Connell Street, but whenever I do step on O'Connell Street, I'm getting asked for money.
I don't like that street, man. That street just reminds me of anytime I've been on that street.
Dave the Spire, bro.
What?
They've Henry Street.
That landmark is dead, bro.
That's what they have, bro.
That's such a dead landmark. I'll never forget when people were literally being like, "Oh my god, it's being lit up like a lightsaber during like the Star Wars."
Yeah.
I was like, that thing is as a landmark. It actually needs to be taken away. The money they spent on that should be spent on something else. Should have been spent on actually building an underground.
But let's ask the question: North side or south side?
It's 100% south side. If you gave someone a choice to live, you brought someone outside, completely biased, right? Let's bring someone from Cork, right?
You're gonna have a rough week on TikTok.
Place them bang in the middle, literally down Halfpenny Bridge. They look left and they look right. Which one looks more appealing? 100% south. They're not picking north. They're not living up there. No way. No way. The Dart, man. Even when you go to the Dart, you take that exchange, you're like, it's long. It's long. You see it come in, you're like, and then once you cross from Connolly Station and you're seeing the buildings are in a state on the north side. They're in a state, man. The only time it takes a bit, it gets, there's a silver lining, is when you get to like Malahide and Horton. That's like 40 minutes, 50 minutes down the line. But when you come into literally, okay, you come like the opposite end, you've gone past like Pierce Street, you're going all the way down, you pass literally all the other areas of Shankill, all these other spots. You're in good territory. But they do. You're in rich money territory.
They do have a few gems though. I remember for some reason I had to go deep into the north side, going towards DCU or whatever. There's
even DCU doesn't belong out there. DCU should not be on.
But that area there, I was like, okay, this is real nice. It felt like the rap mines of the north.
Yeah, but then you have Finglas, bro. That's just up the road. Finglas is mad. We used to have church there. We have church and Finglas in the warehouse. Long day.
Oh, man.
Yeah, mad. Mad town.
Bro, I remember back in the early days of Expedition.
Oh,
remember when I told you, like, if they're making us go to the north side again?
Yeah.
I'm not.
You're not coming, man. We're going to lose half the congregation. That congregation are not from, bro, that congregation from Adamstown, from Lucan. Everyone from that place is from around that area. You think there's no way, man. No way. Also, it's mad. Shout out to people in the north side, though.
I'm just from the south, so I just
but even your like such circular road's nice. Yeah. Like this, like that part of the Lewis is nice. Bro. Then you cross over, you're like the museum, okay, and then you're literally like around Smithfield. Smithfield's okay, it's not too bad. And then
Smithfield, that
Smithfield area is actually not bad.
Just that little park center,
Smithfield.
That's
like where the fresh shop is.
Yeah,
and where Lighthouse is. Yeah. That's actually it's bad. That's not bad. That's nice. That's it. The rest of long. Anyway,
they're trying to tell us that Stony Batter is nice.
No. Sorry.
That's the PR, right?
That's the PR, yeah. No, not one for it.
Oh man. Let us know, south side or north side?
Yeah, it's a big conversation.
I don't know what you think about Cork people. Dan wants to know.
100%.
I'm cool with y'all, you know.
I love the ambition that you have to move up here. I think it's great. I understand. So I'm with you. Whatever you need to do, come up here. We'll integrate. But just know where you came from. Do you know what I mean? That's cool. I remember where I came from. I'm from Tala. Tala has its own demons. It's all cool.
Bro, they're gonna eat you on TikTok, bro.
It's alright. My account's on private at this moment.
Alright, you know what to do. Like, follow, subscribe.
Bless.
Out.